Hey guys, welcome back to Metropolis and welcome to my August pickups video. Hope you're all doing well out there, and you might have noticed that I'm not in the Mat Cave today, where I usually show my pickups to. I'm in my newly decorated living room. I've got a day off work. I've been watching Tony Fighter 2 this morning. I've been watching Retro Red Steve, the pickups, and I was suddenly sat down and realised, the pickups I wanted to show you this month in my video, I've already put on the wall. So, in true Metropolis fashion, sometimes I can't wait to put things up on the wall. I'm not very patient, and I just put things up whenever I can. I'm like that. I'm like, I used to draw a few years back, and sometimes, even if I wasn't completely happy with the finished product, I just rush it to get it up. Anyway, so on the wall we have the first artwork up in my living room. See, the Mat Cave has expanded. I knew this would happen. So I'm trying to get that's a good angle. So I went to Comic Con Wales in Newport at the ICC, my 5th in a row, with my cousins and friend a few weeks back. I bought some Final Fantasy VII Cloud artwork by there. I thought that was pretty cool. I really like that. And then you can't have Cloud without Aerith on the end there, or Ares, whatever people called her back in the day. I remember her name in like the manual was something different to what it was on screen. I think that's pretty cool as well. The flower girl and the soldier. In the middle is not new, but I thought it would go with the black and white kind of theme there. Says me when there's a bit of colour over there. That is Rainbow Sentai Robin. Anime from the 60s that I watched earlier this year. I found a subbed version on eBay. It wasn't perfect because it was a fan-made kind of thing, but it was good enough and I really enjoyed it. I watched all the episodes and I found that artwork online and I thought that is pretty awesome. So there you go, guys. Right then, so those are some of my pickups from Comic-Con. And down here, dun dun dun, we've got my PlayStation on. Here's me. Hello. And these are 2 games I've bought lately. Unusual Findings. Dun dun dun. It's a point and click game set in the 80s, so it's pretty cool. I've been finding it difficult though. I'm using the walkthrough a lot because I'm getting so stuck on some puzzles. And then, so let me grab the Black Myth Wukong. Downloaded this, have not started it yet. But a friend of mine in work has been talking to me about pretty much all year about it and says it's really good. And I've wanted to buy this for a long time. It's been on sale, so I bought it. And yeah, don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me, but Power Wash Simulator 2. That's not a recent pickup. I've had that for a month or so now. And absolutely love that game. I never thought I would like a Power Wash Simulator game. But there's something so therapeutic about blasting dirt off things and getting all nice and clean, and the kind of stuff you clean is ridiculous. I've just downloaded the Star Wars DLC with and you get to clean the Millennium Falcon, so awesome stuff. Other games I've been playing in the past day: WWE, Ace Attorney, Soul Reaver, bought the remaster of that, Turtle Shred Revenge, Worms Armageddon, Expedition 33. I gotta go back to that because I got loads of stuff to do on it, and Silk Song. Awesome, but very difficult. Right, so that's the games I've been playing. Do you know, this is actually such an easier way to show you guys things. Because I've got some new things by here that I've put together and I don't have to take them upstairs. So, got a new Funko Pop of Robin saying, "Holy bat trap, Batman." Batman, the Bond Batman there was quite recent as well. I only picked him up a month or so ago. And what's new by here, guys? I already had Robin, but now I've got the Soda Funk Pop Batman version, 66, and a Bat Signal. It probably won't work actually so good in this light. But this was, so I'm not sure if you've seen these before, but you get Funkos coming in like soda cans now. They are pretty cool. Look at that. And you get like a pog kind of thing. I think that's like for them to stand on, but I haven't got that. I've still got the Robin can upstairs. Yeah, this is the bat signal that does shine the Batman light on said wall. And this is the Batman bag it came in. Bought that off eBay. How cool is that? Should we see if this works? If I can just put it on. Yeah, you can't see it at the moment. There you go. So when it gets darker, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's cool. Obviously, the further away you go, the bigger the signal gets. That is awesome. Very awesome. Yeah. So I thought, as a display piece, anyway, even if I don't have it on, that looks awesome there, because this is my Batman 66 cabinet. There's me. So last year at Comic Con, I was going to go and buy a lightsaber, but I was umming and ahhing, and by the time I made up my mind what colour I wanted, I went back to the stall and they had run out of stock of the colours I wanted. By then, I'd already spent quite a lot of money, so I made a promise to myself that I'd wait 1 year, go back to the con and buy a lightsaber then. And guys, I always keep my promises, to myself at least. How cool is that? Ooh, look at that. Think that. So, I got this from Padawan Outpost. As you can see, it's got a generic hilt. This wasn't the colour I wanted again, by the way. I did want to go for a red or blue, but again, no stock. Ironically, I wanted a black one as well. Again, no stock. But my cousin later went up and bought one himself. Asked for a black one, in stock. What? Anyway, so these are LED tubes that screw into the hilt down here. That is your power button. And you can download an app to change the colour of the actual saber, which is very cool. I've gone for blue. Just power it up by pressing that button on once, or, one of my favourites, a flick of the wrist, and it goes on and off. Also, if you point the tip to the floor, you probably can't see it here, but it's like when you're like trying to cut like a doorway or something. Can you go on here? What can you guys see? That'll do. And I got surprised because, guys, I haven't just got one lightsaber. I've got two. How awesome is that? So that's what happens when you hit the blades together. Like a proper lightsaber duel. Also got blaster sound effects. They won't turn off me now. There you go. Finally turned off me. But that's not all. So guys, what you can also do if you've got two lightsabers is screw them together and basically be Darth Maul. Oops, and destroy your cabinet at the same time. There's not much space in here, so I've got to be careful while I'm hitting this stuff, but how awesome is this? Yeah. Here we go. As you can see, I've got to work on my stunt work, my skills, everything to do with these, get the controls right. You can do so many different things with these, see? You can hold the button in, rotate it like downwards to change the colours. The easiest way to do it is downloading the app to your phone, because you just use that to change colours and it's awesome. I'm actually recording this on my phone, so I'm not going to do that. But the reason I've got two lightsabers, I only was going to buy one, then my cousin surprised me because I do have a milestone birthday coming up this year. And they said, do you want us to buy you one for your birthday? And I was like, yes please. So now I've got two. And yes, we did go to the garden at night time in the dark, you know, having lightsaber battles, doing everything big kids should do. And the other reason I got two, I might have them on the wall like this, because what you can do is buy coloured tubes from the Padawan Outpost website, screw them in here, and then have a proper display on the wall. Because I think this is the right tubes, but not like too great on the wall. But these, I've got some wall mounts as well. These will be great then, just when your friends over, have a bit of a fight and stuff, and yeah. So we had three in the end. I got two, my cousin had one. So yeah, freeway battles in the garden. Like I said, if your friends are on Facebook, you would have seen some of the footage. Great fun. Hurts when you hit your hand though. And like I said, I need to practice on my fighting ability and everything. But yeah, can't recommend these enough. Right, so lightsabers away and moving on with the pickups. At Comic-Con, I met these lovely people. I met Paige from WWE, also known as Saraya, and she signed the photo we had for me to Matt Love Page. She was awesome to meet, very, very nice. Was telling us all at the photo shoot, you know, come see me at the desk because we don't have much time here. Really friendly with everyone, you know, very happy about that. And then, I love this photo, with Mickey, James and Trish Stratus. I met Trish back in Wrexham a few years ago now, before the pandemic. She was really, really nice. Had a great conversation with her. Didn't get to talk to her much this time, just quickly said hello at the photo shoot. Did meet Mickey in person for the first time and get a signed photo. She was very nice. I said like it'd be cool if you two could have one more match, and she seemed right up for that. And I put Lita up as well, who I met last year. She was great. Great. All those I met there, very nice. Made time for the fans, really enjoyed that. Right then, I've made a bit of a change. By the way, I've got to be careful in here, because if you look down here, it is an absolute mess. I've got all my artwork out, looking where I can put it up, and measuring up for like frames and stuff. So, right, I've had a bit of a move around here a bit. All my Batman stuff has gone downstairs, like in that Batman video I said about. Mumm-Ra is my latest pickup. Now, I didn't realise at the time this was based on the old toy version. That's my fault for not reading the description. So I will be getting an updated Mumm-Ra to reflect the cartoon and not like the 80s or 90s toy they brought out there. But it's still pretty cool to have. Love those guys there from Turtles as well. You got Slive in the background. And I put the Thundercats I've got so far up there. I'm thinking of getting a stand to go in here as well, so you can like level them out. I think that'd be really cool, and they would look better just than, you know, all there. So moving on then, guys, these are some pictures and artwork I picked up at Comic-Con Wales. I've got a I Want to Believe metal poster. This was the famous poster Mulder had on his wall from X-Files. I love that. I don't know where to put that yet, but that will be going somewhere. I did have that poster years ago up on my wall. Long gone since. Just going to drop it on the floor. I bought a Thundercats one as well. It was like 2 for so much. And look at my Clockwork Penguin down there. Awesome, Z. Sorry, it's not Clockwork Penguin, it's Steampunk Penguin. Next to a normal penguin. I like penguins. Anyway. Yeah, Thundercats. I thought that might be cool to display somewhere, because over in the corner I do have a DuckTales over there. But I'm not entirely sure I will do that, but it's there for now. Bought some Spider-Man artwork. That looks pretty cool. Might have that up downstairs again, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And we got Earthworm Jim as well. groovy, done by the same person, the sign down there. And then this is my favourite. I absolutely love this artwork. This is of Gaara from Naruto. I haven't translated what the Japanese says yet, but I thought that was cool, the way the colours pop. And I bought this in one of the photo frames they had displayed because I thought it looks really cool. I love that. So yeah, especially if you put like on the background show something. It's just going to pop with like a light colour wall. So I thought, yep, definitely getting that. And that, guys, is a matte pickup. Right, it's quite refreshing doing a pickups video by standing up and not sat down all the time. I never thought I'd say that. But yeah, so a bit different today. Hope you enjoyed the lightsabers. A bit of a mess, me trying to get the controls right and don't know what I'm doing, just swinging. Woo! Like I said, after practice my skills, my stunt work, and become a Jedi Master. Anyway, hope you're all doing well as ever. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments below. And boom, see you soon.